بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعزائنا الطلبة، نباشر اليوم بسلسلة المحاضرات عن بعد إلى أن يزيل الله الغمة عن هذه الأمة. وطبعا أستغل هاي الفرصة بحثكم للبقاء في منازلكم إلى أن تنتهي هذه المشكلة. ونباشر اليوم كاستمرارية للدرس بالدرس السادس، لأن احنا في نصف السنة أنهينا الوحدات الخمس الأولى، والدرس السادس راح نباشر باللسن 1 اللي يتحدث عن الCCP اللي هو مختصر City Commercial Bank، بنك المدينة التجارية. فهنا عندك commercial جاية من commerce اللي هو الاسم، noun تجارة، الadjective is commercial. We are dealing with economy. The first idiom is the bank statement، وهو يسمى باللغة العربية كشف الحساب. بسبب الخلافات بين الزبون والبنك أنه للتذكير يعطى كشف الحساب اللي هو البنك ستيتمنت شهريا للزبون للتعرف على حسابه. كشف الحساب الشكل مالته باسم الشخص اللي هو هنا عندنا كما موظح رامي آدم، وبما يسمى بالاكاونت نمبر. الاكاونت نمبر is more important than the name, because when I send money كما يقال في اللغة العربية نرسل إلى الحساب المرقم كذا. إذن the definition of account number is the number that is used، الرقم المستخدم to identify your account، للتعرف على الحساب. The bank statement consists of 5 columns. 1, the date. Secondly, transaction, the activity in your account. withdrawals, سحب. deposit، إيداع. والbalance اللي هو الرصيد. الترانزاكشن اللي هو الاكتيفيتي in your bank account، أي ما يجري من نشاط في الحساب البنكي أو الحساب المصرفي. أما withdrawals money taken out of your account، أي النقود المسحوبة من حسابك. أما الديبوزيت وهو الإيداع money that you put in your bank account، هي النقود التي تودعها في البنك. والبالانس the total amount of money in your account، مجموع ما باقي لديك، total الإجمالي، يعني المبلغ الإجمالي من النقود الموجود في الحساب. تتم قراءة البنك ستيتمنت بالطريقة التالية. The date, for example, in the 1st of March 2020, the activity is opening a balance with amount of money 200,000 Iraqi dinars. Of course, when you open a balance in any bank, you are given a checkbook، دفتر شيكات، so as you are be able to spend your money by means of checks. After 4 days, on the 5th of March 2020, by means of check number 1, you have bought something, for example, 20,000 dinars. So they put it under withdrawals and they give it minus. When you put this amount of money under withdrawal, this will affect your balance. Of course, your balance will become 180,000 ID, Iraqi dinar. After 2 days, on the 7th of March 2020, the activity cash withdrawals, أي السحب النقدي. You have withdrawn 30,000 ID. This will affect the balance. It becomes 150,000 ID. Minus, because this sum of money has been withdrawn from your account. On the 10th of March 2020, the activity is deposit, أي إيداع. How much money we deposit? 100,000. So when we put under deposit this sum of money as a plus and not minus, that is to say, this sum of money has been added to your balance. So your balance becomes 250,000 Iraqi dinars. This is the bank statement. Every month you will know how much money you have withdrawn and how much money you have deposited. In other words, how much money you have taken out and how much money you have put in your bank account. So, what is a bank statement? Bank statement is a paper that tells us, تخبرنا, how much money we have in our account every month. شهريا. This is lesson 1. In lesson 1, as well as these five definitions, we have more definitions that have relations with lesson 1. The first one, we have to know what is a bank card. What is a bank card? More definitions. And these definitions can be seen in activity book, exercise C, page 120. Bank card is a piece of plastic, قطعة من البلاستيك, you can use to pay for things or get money in the street. البطاقة المصرفية، إذا شايفين الكي كارد أو أي بطاقة تروح تسحب بها نقود بالخارج، فهي عبارة عن قطعة من البلاستيك نستخدمها to pay for things. ممكن أن تشتري بها أشياء تدفع، وممكن get money in the street. What does it mean? Because in the streets we have many ATM. ATM اللي هي آلة سحب النقود. ATM, it's in the street. So you can use a bank card to get money in the street. Well, إذن ATM is somewhere, وذلك المكان you can get money الذي نحصل عليه بالمال using باستخدام البنك كارد. A bank card. Or there's another definition for ATM is a machine. Machine, you can withdraw cash from. تستطيع أن تسحب منها النقود. The third definition PIN. PIN واللي هو ما يسمى باللغة العربية الرقم السري، وهذا مختصر للبيرسونال ايدنتيفاينج نمبر، يعني الرقم التعريفي الشخصي أو الرقم السري. Definitions is a secret number، هو رقم سري you can use، بوسعنا أن نستخدمه with a bank card، مع البطاقة المصرفية to stop others using it، لمنع الآخرين من استخدام البطاقة المصرفية. If you lose your bank card, it can't be used unless we get the PIN, the personal identifying number. Without this number, the bank card becomes useless. We need this number to make the bank card effective. So it is secret. Only the card holder knows that number, whereas others, they can't use it because they don't have the number. To stop others using it، لمنع الآخرين من استخدامه، because they can't use a bank card without the secret number, which is usually four numbers, four figures. A check أو الصك احنا نسميه باللغة العربية. Not plastic, is a piece of paper you can use، نستطيع استخدام الصك to pay for things. When you buy something, instead of giving money, you can give him a check. So this activity here, check number one, when you are given checkbook, these checks are numbered, it has a serial number. In check number one, he bought something which costs about 20,000 dinars, Iraqi dinars, ID. So it is a piece of paper you can use to pay for things. نشتري فيها الأشياء instead of money. Credit card، بطاقة ائتمانية. It is similar to the bank card, just like the bank card. So it is a piece of a plastic too. You can use to buy things، نستطيع أن نستخدمها في المولات and pay for them وندفع من أجلها. It is very similar to the bank card, credit card، بطاقة الائتمان. This is lesson one. So lesson one in general, it deals with bank statement which has 5 definitions. Bank number اللي هو the number that is used to identify your account. Date اللي هو the time when you make your activity. Transaction activity in your bank account. Withdrawals, money taken out of your account, and deposit, money that you put in your bank account. Of course, the opposite of taken out or take out is put in. This is the opposite. Finally, the balance. The total إجمالي or amount، المبلغ الإجمالي of money in your account. This balance is influenced by the deposit when we add more and the withdrawals when we take out more. We add more definitions to lesson 1. We have an exercise, bank card, which is a piece of plastic you can use to pay for things or get money in the street. ATM is somewhere you can get money using a bank card or a machine. A machine is a machine you can withdraw cash from. PIN, اللي هي Personal Identifying Number, is a secret number you can use with a bank card to stop others using it. Check is a piece of paper you can use to pay for things. Credit card is a piece of plastic you can use to buy things and pay for them. أعزائنا الطلبة, to practice these idioms, economical idioms, we need to open your books at activity book, of course, page 120 with me now, 120. At the bottom of the page, we have an exercise to fill the blanks. I opened a blank last month. Of course, we open a bank account. The bank account. Now, I've got a blank. I can't fill the blank now, which I can use to get money out of, which I can use to get money. Of course, I use the bank card. Bank card. Out of the ATM. Bank card is used in the ATM. I made a withdrawal. I made a withdrawal. This is a part of an idiom. We can take it in lesson 2 because here we have make or made a withdrawal. هو القيام بعملية السحب. So we have, just like we can say, memorized, to make a withdrawal of 12,000 Iraqi dinars to go to the cinema and buy some juice. I need to remember to write down how much I spend. It's easy to spend too much money. I should get a very soon. He is not sure how much money he has in his bank account. So, to get a what? To get a bank statement. To get a bank statement very soon, which will show me how much money I've still got in my account. I haven't got I don't know yet. So I pay for everything by cash, نقدا, or by check أو عن طريق الشيك. So I don't have a credit card. A credit card. This exercise is used to practice these words: bank account, bank card, ATM, withdrawal, bank statement, and a credit card. By this exercise, we finish lesson 1. Of course, today, because we are teaching you electronically, I am going to have 3 lessons, at least 3 lessons. This is the first lesson. The second lesson, the second one. الآن نبدأ ب lesson 2. Lesson 2, of course, begins with a question: which account should I get? This means that I should know the different kinds of bank accounts. We have 4 bank accounts as far as it is written in the curriculum. Children's bank account اللي هو حساب الطفولة, saving account حساب التوفير, current account الحساب الجاري, و university student account حساب طلبة الجامعة. في هذا الدرس اللي هو الدرس الثاني نتعرف على مميزات كل حساب، وبالتأكيد أفضل طريقة هو للمقارنة، فإحنا راح نستخدم المقارنة بين Children's Account والسيفنج Accounts مقارنة أولى، والمقارنة الأخرى لكي ندرس Current Account بدلالة University Student Account. مميزات Children's Account. This is for children under 17. Of course, this is used to start saving for the future. When he is 1 year old, his father and mother opens an account for this child. Every month they put something else, some sum of money, till he becomes 70. And when he becomes 18, he can withdraw money. He is able to draw out money from his 18. Of course, he will find so much money. This is to start saving for the future, what is called the children's account. Open a saving account, you are given a free ATM card, بطاقة سحب مجانية, and you are given a monthly bank statement, كشف حساب شهري. هذه مميزات السيفنج account. في حين مميزات children's account for children under 17 will start saving for the future. The third one and the fourth one, they are the most important two accounts. Why? Because of the comparison, and we use many idioms, economic idioms. The point 1, 2, 3 are similar for both the accounts. In the current account, we have a free checkbook, دفتر شيكات مجاني, a free ATM card, بطاقة سحب مجانية, و monthly bank statement وكشف حساب شهري. كذلك بالنسبة لحساب طلبة الجامعة, the university student account. We are given a free checkbook, we are given a free ATM card, we are given a monthly bank. They are similar. Both accounts are similar by the first 3 points. What is the difference between the current account and the university student account? The difference is that in the current account, we have what so-called the minimum balance. أي الحد الأدنى للرصيد، أي الحد الأدنى المسموح به. For example, we have minimum balance 20,000 ID. If we put less than 20,000, we have to pay fee, يجب أن ندفع غرامة of 10,000 ID Iraqi dinar per month شهريا. And if we don't want to pay this fee, we have to put 20,000 ID Iraqi dinar. So minimum balance shouldn't be exceeded. Well, in the university student account, we have no minimum balance. If you have 5 dinars, 10 dinars, no money in your balance, it makes no difference. It's not, there's no problem here. This is the first difference. Current account, we have minimum balance. In the saving account, no minimum balance. The second difference, there is an activity in the current account, what so-called overdraft facilities. Overdraft facilities هي القدرة على سحب مبلغ أكبر من الرصيد. If you have only 20,000, which is the minimum balance in your account, and you need 50,000, the bank will give you. وهذا ما يسمى بالoverdraft facilities. This activity is not found in the university student account. إذن, no overdraft facilities. There are two things which are found in the current account and they are not found in the university student's account. The first, minimum balance. The second, overdraft facilities. In the university student account, في حساب طلبة الجامعة, we have 50% off credit card fee. أي تخفيضات, discount for the student, 50% from the credit card fee. You know that when you have taken a credit card, the bank will take a fee. Charge. The bank will charge a fee. If you are a student, you have 50% off this fee. No 50% in the current account, 100%. This is the difference between the current account and university student account. Well, before we move to more definitions, we have an exercise which is at the activity page 121. Open your books with me, please. Page 121. Exercise A. Which account is best if you want to save money? Look, underline the word save. Underline, please, the word save. To buy something expensive, of course, savings account. Saving account. Because it is a suitable account for saving. Which account can you get if you are 16? Would you please underline 16? Which account? It is the children's account. Number 3. Which account require يتطلب, and you have taken the word acquire, يكتسب, and you have taken the word inquire, يتساءل. So you have to differentiate between require, inquire, and acquire. Require يتطلب a minimum balance. Mainly be minimum balance, of course, the current account. Number 4, if you think you might need to spend more money than you have in your account, more money, this is the overdraft facilities. If you want to spend more money than you have in your account, which account should you get? Where do we find the overdraft facility? Of course, in the current account. And finally, number 5, which account can you get only if you are at the university? Would you please underline the word university? Of course, the university student account. As for exercise B in the same page 121, these are idioms. What do we use with open? We have to memorize them. We open an account. We pay interest. Deposit 5 million Iraqi dinars. Make a withdrawal. Maintain الحفاظ على a minimum balance. Why should we maintain a minimum balance? To avoid the fee. To avoid the fee. Charge a fee. Charge a fee. يفرض غرامة. Well, now we have more definitions. Overdraft facilities اللي هي سحب مبلغ أكبر من الرصيد. We can define it ability القدرة to use more money than you have in your bank account. أكثر مما لديك in your bank account في حسابك المصرف. في حسابك المصرف. Minimum balance الحد الأدنى للرصيد هو ال smallest amount أصغر مبلغ of money من المال you can have in your account. تستطيع أن تحتفظ به في حسابك without paying دون أن تدفع bank charges غرامات إلى المصرف. And we say it is 20,000 Iraqi dinars. ال ATM اللي هو مختصر automated teller machine آلة السحب الأوتوماتيكية. تعريفها a machine وهي تلك الآلة you can withdraw التي تستطيع أن تسحب الكاش from. Of course, cash is of two kinds, either notes ورقية or coins معدنية. In the case of ATM, it gives us only notes. فقط العملة الورقية. Credit card fee اللي هي الضريبة اللي ندفعها في حالة الحصول على بطاقة ائتمان. Money you pay the bank النقود اللي ندفعها للمصرف every year سنويا if you have إذا كانت لديك a credit card بطاقة ائتمان. This is a credit card fee. Well, so على عجالة we can revise what we have just given you. The different four kinds of bank accounts are children's, savings, current, university students accounts. Characteristics مميزات ال children's account, children under 17, source saving for the future. مميزات ال saving account, you are given a free ATM card and a monthly bank statement. كشف حساب شهري. What is the similarities and differences between the current account and the university student account? Both of these accounts we are given a free checkbook, دفتر شيكات مجاني, free ATM card, بطاقة سحب مجانية, and monthly bank statement وكشف حساب شهري. The difference is that in the current account there is what is called minimum balance, which is about 20,000 ID, or will pay fee of 10,000 Iraqi dinar per month. In the case of university students account, there is no minimum balance at all. There is another activity in the current account which is not found in the university student account. It is an overdraft facilities. تسهيلات سحب مبلغ أكبر من الرصيد، واللي عرفناها هي ability to use more money than you have in your account. This activity is not found in the university student account. No overdraft facilities. The university students has 50% of a credit card fee. There is no 50%, 100% taken from the case of current account. This is the 4 kinds. More definitions. The overdraft facilities, ability to use more money than you have in your account, and minimum balance, smallest amount of money you can have in your account without paying bank charges. ATM اللي هي automated teller machine, a machine you can withdraw cash from. Credit card fee, money you pay the bank every year if you have a credit card. And finally, we have some important expressions we have to memorize. Open an account, فتح الحساب. Pay interest, دفع الفوائد. Deposit وهو إيداع 5 مليون Iraqi dinars وميك القيام ب withdrawal عملية السحب ومينتين الحفاظ على المينيمم بالانس to avoid fee وتشارج في فرض الغرامة. هذا هو الدرس الثاني أعزائي الطلبة. أعزائي الطلبة، الآن راح نباشر باللسن 3 which is a passage you have to prepare for me, and I am going to ask you some questions about it the second lecture. It is lesson 3, meet a banker. I've been a banker for 20 years. يعني موظف بالمصرف ل20 عاما, and I love my job. What makes it particularly interesting والذي جعل عمله ممتعا is the variety, التنويع. تعريف الفرايتي: I have to do many different things and use a number of different skills, مهارات مختلفة. وبذلك no 2 days are ever the same. هذه الدايفرسيتي، هاي هي الفرايتي. No 2 days are ever the same. ما هي مهامة؟ Most importantly، المهمة الأولى، we have to convince، نقنع people to use the bank. And one way to do this is to offer new services بتقديم خدمات. For example, we can attract نجذب students طلبة by offering بعرض special students account حسابات خاصة if the bank is close قريبا to a university or college. We also advise people on the most العمل الثاني. We advise people on the most suitable account أنسب الحسابات for their needs لاحتياجاتهم. العمل الثالث. Another of my main responsibilities is to decide أن يقرر whether or not to give people or businesses loans. هو الذي يقرر إعطاء القروض. loans القروض. This is one way the bank uses the money people put into their account. هذه يعني أحد الطرق اللي يستخدمها البنك، استخدام النقود الموجودة في المصرف. The money doesn't simply sit there. يعني مو مجرد تبقى المطروحة النقود في البنك but is used ولكنها تستخدم to make more money عن طريق القروض. Many people need loans. يحتاجون القروض. Why? For a special project. مشاريع خاصة such as buying a car or a house. We also lend money to people who want to start يباشرون their own businesses بعمل. It is often up to me ما يتوقف علي to decide أن أقرر whether the business is a good idea or not. هل أن العمل فكرة جيدة أم لا. And sometimes I must make suggestions. لابد من القيام ببعض الاقتراحات to improve لتحسين their plans. For example, if a man wants to open a bookshop on the street that already has several bookshops, راح يكون غير مربح لأن وياه منافسين. So I might suggest that he opens it on another street where he can get more customers حيث يستطيع الحصول على الكثير من الزبائن. Unfortunately, لسوء الحظ I cannot always approve اللي هي يقبل agree ومعاكسة disagree. I can't always approve alone. This is a difficult part of my job. وهذا هو الجزء الأصعب في عملي. Why? Because as I do not like to disappoint my clients. لا أريد أن. Okay. Some bankers work mostly with large companies مع الشركات الكبرى, while others have more to do يعملون with the small businesses and individuals والأفراد. Both types of banking can be enjoyable. Banks that work with large companies can help them improve and extend their businesses. يساعدوهم اللي تعمل لتحسين وتوسيع أعمالهم. This can be very interesting and exciting. ممتع ومثير. Why? As you have to be quite knowledgeable على دراية about many different subjects. مواضيع مختلفة. If you work with a company that makes chemical products, for example, you have to understand how the products are made and used. My main work is with individuals and the small businesses مع الأفراد. What I particularly enjoy about this is that I meet a range of different people. It is also very satisfying to be able to help them with their problems and make a difference in their lives. Being a banker requires يتطلب many different skills. To begin with, number one, you have to be good at maths. يجب أن تكون جيدا في الرياضيات and able to read and understand the graphs المخططات and charts والجداول quickly. Another important skill is being able to work with other experts, العمل مع خبراء آخرين who can give you important information. When a client wants a loan or to buy a house, for example, I need to know about the value, structure of the house and what sort of neighborhood it is, الموقع. A specialist can give me this information. Finally, أخيراً, a banker needs to be a good communicator, متواصل جيد مع الناس about many different things. Some of them, هذه الأشياء اللي يتواصل وياها quite complex, معقدة. They need, فهم بحاجة إلى banker, موظفاً who can explain, يوضح these things clearly بوضوح and who enjoys helping them. There are many questions about this. You have to answer them. Thank you very much for today.